Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue with the Jane's reference materials. Oh, hey, look, it even says there it's from Jane's All the World's Aircraft. Doesn't say which edition, but I'm sure it'd be easy enough to find out. So today we're doing the A-10, which will be a quick one, as you can see, because there's no videos associated with it. So, the A-10 Thunderbolt II. Title, Fairchild Republic Thunderbolt II, USAF designation A-10A/OA-10A. Type single-seat close-support aircraft. Program. Fairchild Republic and Northrop each built two prototypes for evaluation under the U.S. Air Force's AX program initiated in 1967 for a close-support aircraft. The first Fairchild Republic prototype, designated YA-10A, flew for the first time 10th of May 1972. It was announced 18th of January 1973 that Fairchild was the winner of the competitive evaluation of the two prototypes and received a contract for 6 A-10A DT&E aircraft. I think that's development, test, and engineering. The first of which flew 15th of February 1975. The first flight by a production A-10A Thunderbolt II was made 21st of October 1975. Purchase of a total of 739 aircraft was planned, including the 6 DT&E aircraft, but funding was terminated in 1983 after a total of 713 production A-10s had been ordered. Delivery was completed 20th of March 1984, and there were still 327 aircraft in service with the United States Air Force, United States Air Force Reserve, and Air National Guard in early 1994. The Thunderbolt II was used during the Gulf War of 1991. Export versions of the A-10 were available as single-seat night attack and two-seat combat-ready trainer aircraft. Night capability is provided by the addition of a Westinghouse WX-50 radar, Texas Instruments AAR-42 FLIR, and Litton LN-39 inertial navigation system, Honeywell APM-194 radar altimeter, Al Research digital air data computer, Ferranti 105 laser rangefinder, and Kaiser head-up display. It is expected that night adverse weather capability can be improved with the addition of a lantern, low-altitude navigation targeting infrared for night, fire control pod. First combat-ready A-10A wing was the 345th Tactical Fighter Wing based at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to which deliveries began in March of 1977. Design features: cantilever low wing monoplane with wide chord, deep aerofoil section, NACA 6716 on center section and at start of outer panel, NACA 6713 at tip, to provide low wing loading, incidence -1 degrees, dihedral 7 degrees on outer panels. Flying controls: wingspan ailerons made up of dual upper and lower surfaces that separate to serve as air brakes. Flaps, air brakes, and ailerons actuated hydraulically. Ailerons pilot controlled by servo tab during manual reversion. Small leading edge slat inboard of each main wheel fairing. Redundant and armor protected flight control system. Interchangeable elevators, each with an electrically operated trim tab. Rudders and elevators actuated hydraulically. Structure: aluminum alloy 3-spar structure consisting of one-piece constant chord center section and tapered outer panels with integrally stiffened skins and drooped or cambered wingtips. Outer panel leading edges and core of trailing edges are of honeycomb sandwich. Landing gear: Manasco retractable tricycle type with single wheel on each unit. All units retract forward and have provision for emergency gravity extension. Interchangeable main wheel units retract into non-structural pod fairings attached to the lower surface of the wings. Power plant: two General Electric TF34 GE100 high bypass ratio turbofan engines, each rated at 40.3 kilonewtons or 9,065 pounds thrust, enclosed in separate pods. Actually, I want to know what that pound ST is. Is that just pound thrust, or is that some, like, imperial metric? Pound ST measurement. Oh. No. Is that pound stone? That would be ridiculous. Da, 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 da. So that is ST, right? Looks like ST to me. Yeah, this is pounds force, as far as I know. I don't know why it's ST unless it's. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Pound stone, I guess, would be the only other thing. But normally force is in. Um, it's distance times effort or whatever. But anyways, uh, enclosed in separate pods, each pylon mounted to the upper rear fuselage at a point approximately midway between the wing trailing edges and the tailplane leading edges. Fuel is contained in two tear-resistant and self-sealing cells in the fuselage and two smaller adjacent integral cells in the wing center section. Maximum internal fuel capacity is 4,853 kilograms or 10,700 pounds. Accommodation: single seat enclosed cockpit well forward of wings with large transparent bubble canopy to provide all round vision. Bulletproof windscreen, canopy is hinged at rear and opens upward. Douglas ejection seat operable at speeds of 450 knots or 834 kilometers per hour or 518 miles per hour, down to zero speed at zero height. Entire cockpit structure is protected by an armored bathtub structure of titanium capable of withstanding projectiles up to 23mm caliber. Armament includes the General Electric GAU-8A Avenger 30mm 7-barreled cannon mounted in the nose with 2 degrees depression and offset slightly to port so that as the barrels rotate, the firing barrel is always on the aircraft centerline. Gun and handling system for the linkless ammunitions are mechanically synchronized and driven by 2 motors fed from the aircraft's hydraulic system. The single drum magazine has a capacity of 1,350 rounds and has a dual firing rate of either 2,100 or 4,200 rounds per minute. 4 stores pylons under each wing, 1 inboard and 3 outboard of each main wheel fairing, and 3 under the fuselage for a max external load of 7,257 kilograms or 16,000 pounds. External load with full internal fuel is 5,842 kilograms or 12,086 pounds. The centerline pylon and the 2 flanking fuselage pylons cannot be occupied simultaneously. The centerline pylon has a capacity of 2,268 kilograms or 5,000 pounds. The 2 fuselage outer pylons and 2 center section underwing pylons have a capacity of 1,587 kilograms or 3,500 pounds each. The 2 innermost outer wing pylons. Let's see. I just got to make sure I'm on the right line. Yeah, have a capacity of 1,134 kilograms or 2,500 pounds each, and the 4 outermost wing pylons have a capacity of 453 kilograms or 1,000 pounds each. These allow carriage of a wide range of stores, including 28 226 kilogram or 500 pound Mark 82 low drag general purpose bombs, 8 BLU-1 or BLU-27B Rockeye 2 cluster bombs, 16 CBU-52/71 cluster bombs, 10 AGM-65A Maverick missiles, Mark 82 and Mark 84 laser-guided bombs, which Mark 82 and Mark 84 is actually the designation for the general-purpose bombs, but they are used as the base for the Paveway series laser-guided bombs. Mark 84 electro-optically guided bombs, 2 Su-23 pods, chaff or other jammer pods, or up to 3 drop tanks. Dimensions: external wingspan 17.53 meters or 57 feet 6 inches, wing chord at root 3.04 meters or 9 feet 11.5 inches, mean 2.73 meters or 8 feet and 11 1/3 inches, at tip 1.99 meters or 6 feet and 6 2/5 inches. Wing aspect ratio 6.54, length overall 16.26 meters or 53 feet 4 inches. Height overall 4.47 meters or 14 feet 8 inches. Tailplane span 5.74 meters or 18 feet 10 inches. Weights and loadings: manufacturer's empty weight 9,183 kilograms or 20,246 pounds. Basic equipped weight clean 10,600 kilograms or 23,370 pounds. Operating weight empty 10,710 kilograms or 23,611 pounds. Basic design weight equipped 13,925 kilograms or 30,700 pounds. Max takeoff weight, I think they mean, actually I don't know what they mean, Because they just say 500 kilograms, which is obviously wrong. But the English weight is 47,400 pounds. So probably in the range of, let's see, 1/3 of, maybe around 17,000. No. Probably around 22,000 kilograms, give or take. I had a guess. Thrust to weight ratio of 0.6. Performance at max takeoff weight, except where indicated. Never exceed speed 450 knots or 834 kilometers or 518 miles per hour. Max combat speed at sea level, clean 390 knots or 722 kilometers per hour or 449 miles per hour. Combat speed at 1,525 meters altitude or 5,000 feet altitude. With 6 Mark 82 bombs, it is 385 knots or 713 kilometers per hour or 443 miles per hour. Cruising speed at sea level 300 knots or 555 kilometers per hour or 345 miles per hour. Cruising speed at 1,525 meters altitude or 5,000 feet altitude, 342 knots or 634 kilometers per hour or 394 miles per hour. Stabilized 45-degree dive speed below 2,440 meters or 8,000 feet. AUW of 15,932 kilograms or 35,125 pounds, 260 knots or 481 kilometers per hour or 299 miles per hour. Max rated climb at sea level at basic design weight 1,828 meters or 6,000 per minute or 6,000 feet per minute. Takeoff distance at max takeoff weight 1,372 meters or 4,500 feet. At forward airstrip weight 426 meters or 1,400 feet. Landing distance at max takeoff weight 762 meters or 2,500 feet. At forward airstrip weight 382 meters or 1,250 feet. Operational radius, close air support and escort, 2 hours loiter, 20-minute reserves, 250 nautical miles, or 463 kilometers or 288 miles. For reconnaissance, 400 nautical miles or 740 kilometers or 460 miles. For deep strike, 540 nautical miles or 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles. Length 16.26 meters, height 4.47 meters, wingspan 17.53 meters, max takeoff weight 21,500 kilograms, max wing load 449.88 kilograms per meter squared, takeoff run of 1,372 meters, a landing run of 762 meters, and a max rate of climb of 1,828 meters per minute. And here we get to see the lovely close-up view of the A-10. You can see the armored engine pods in the armored cockpit, and they even modeled the Avenger cannon there. And actually, they don't discuss it here, but I believe I mentioned it in when I did the Wikipedia entry. This right here, that little nubbin, is a sensor pod or targeting pod that helps with targeting some of their guided munitions. I believe it has, if memory serves, it's got like a laser designator in it and possibly some infrared electronics, but don't take my word for it. And you can even see here they got a little antenna for like satcoms or what have you. Yeah, pretty, they actually did a pretty detailed model of this. You even got these wing panels. And then of course these big old pylons there. Very intimidating aircraft. I like how the pilot is flat. As you see, you look head on, and the pilot's flat, and then you look top down, that's supposed to be what he looks like, but then head on, you know, he's flat. And here they even went to the effort of modeling the turbofan blades, the engine blades there, so pretty cool model overall, considering this was never meant to be piloted by the human player. I think that's unique to multiplayer and in Fighters Anthology, because in USNF 97, I know you could only pilot it in multiplayer. I don't know if maybe that came out with ATF or with Fighters Anthology where you could do it in quick missions as well, but you'll notice we don't even have the free flight option. So that concludes today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned for next time. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.